Hey, what's up everybody? It's Justin with CRAVE Scents. I just got back from a cruise and a week or two ago I did a video on all of these tropical vacation scents I was taking with me. And so that's what I did and it was awesome. But here's what shocked me. On the cruise ship, I smelled more fragrances in one place than I ever have in my life. It was like everybody was wearing a fragrance. And what I discovered is, since I didn't take any sweet, heavy, dark, more cooler weather scents, I smelled so many of them on the ship that I was craving them the whole time. Couldn't wait to get back and start wearing some of really my favorite scents, the heavier, sweeter things. And so today I've got 10 fragrances that I have been legitimately craving that I couldn't wait to get back and smell. So as we get going, let me know in the comments, what would you add, fragrances that you crave, and also please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. All right, here we go. So here's 10 that I was craving. First of all, one that I smelled all over the cruise ship. Even my wife said, wow, this was everywhere. BR 540 in one form or another. I couldn't really tell the difference, although there was some nuances I was noticing. I bet I smelled it 20 or 30 times going through hallways and in dining areas. And so here's my favorite, HARAMAIN Amber Oud Ruby Edition. It's a clone of the Extrait. It's a beast. It's awesome. And I was really thankful to get back to this one that I was craving. Another one that surprised me, this is a blue fragrance, and I'm pretty sure this was the one, although it could have been Bleu de Chanel, but I'm pretty sure I was smelling a lot. This one right here, Dylan Blue, the sweet ambroxan, sort of citrus, a little bit of spice opening with some smokiness. Very similar to Bleu de Chanel, but I think what I was smelling was this one right here, and I couldn't wait to get back home, and I'll be wearing it soon. Another one I smelled, this one was a bit of a surprise. I kept smelling something that was oudy, a distinct oud with a little bit of sweetness, something a little bit woodsy. I thought I was actually smelling probably Initio's Oud for Greatness, and what I actually have that's in a category like I was smelling is this one right here, LATAFFA's Oud for Glory. This one is a powerful oud with some sweetness, some saffron. It's a very beginner level oud. It's still got plenty of that dark woodiness, a little bit of medicinal oud, but also plenty of sweetness. This one I kept smelling and thinking, man, I haven't really smelled that on anyone else before, and I really, really liked it. I was, again, shocked at how many people were wearing fragrances, thousands of people in one area on a cruise ship. And again, these are the ones I was craving. The next one, this is one that I wasn't quite sure which of the two I was smelling. So I'm going to show you two that are very similar. And I thought, man, I got to get home and wear one of these again. I kept smelling, I'm pretty sure, DIOR Homme Intense, which is this wonderful iris with chocolate and a little bit of a woodsy flair, this sweet, vanillic, wonderful iris scent that I kept getting whiffs of. They actually had this in the fragrance boutique on the ship. I think people were spraying themselves with it, and that's why I was smelling it so much. But it could have been this one that I'm actually beginning to like a little more, because a little extra sweetness, a little extra leather, and this one actually lasts better on my skin. It's stronger and longer lasting. I'm talking about Valentino UOMO Intense. This is very similar to DIOR Homme Intense, and again, I like it even a little better. It's got a little bit more of that sweetness, a little bit more of a chocolatey vibe, and definitely a little more leather. And this one is mesmerizing, and this one really, really lasts on my skin. Shockingly so, because I've heard a lot of people say DHI is like a 12-hour scent for them. It's not for me. I think it's a skin chemistry thing, but I love Valentino UOMO Intense. Another one that I kept smelling, and this is no surprise, but I really thought, man, I want something like this, and I didn't have anything. Aromatic, peppery, strong blue fragrance. Dior Sauvage. I don't know if I was smelling the EDT, EDP, or Parfum, but I kept getting whiffs of it, and I love Dior Sauvage. I don't wear it a ton because I know a lot of people wear it, but it still smells fantastic. That wonderful, peppery, metallic, bright, long-lasting blue fragrance. I was craving that one too. Another one they had in the Fragrance Boutique that I kept smelling, and again, I think people were spraying it on themselves because I can't imagine that hundreds of people owned this very expensive fragrance. I was smelling Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille, and what I've got, a great clone, LATAFFA Tobacco Touch. This is beautiful, sweet vanilla with a powerful, powerful spiciness, a sweet tobacco. This is a super spicy, super long-lasting fragrance. This one really is a 12-hour fragrance on my skin. It projects like a monster. It's a beautiful gourmand scent. I love it, and I couldn't wait to get back and wear it again. All right, next up, one that I was pretty sure I was smelling several times. I kept smelling it and thinking, man, I think that is Layton. This was not in the Fragrance Boutique, but I know it's popular, and so are many of the clones. And so Parfums de Marly Layton, beautiful gourmand sweetness. And I've got, of course, ALHAMBRA's DETOUR Noir. I love this. It's sort of a spicy apple pie with a powerful vanilla, wonderful, sweet, long-lasting gourmand goodness. I couldn't wait to get back home and try DETOUR Noir by ALHAMBRA. All right, next up, this is one I smelled several times, but I couldn't tell if it was this one or another one that is similar enough that in the air, I can't really tell them apart. I was either smelling Stronger With You, or I was smelling Azzaro's The Most Wanted Parfum. This beautiful bourbon vanilla with a little bit of a gourmand sweetness. You've got some woods. You've got a ginger in here that's absolutely lovely. It wasn't necessarily the chestnut gourmand note I was getting hit with, but that powerful vanillic note, that's the one that I kept smelling. It was either this one or, of course, that wonderful Stronger With You fragrance. Next up, this is just one that I thought about while I was gone because I kept smelling, again, these sweet, powerful, kind of gourmand fragrances. And here's one I haven't worn enough the last 6 months in cooler weather. This is an awesome, very inexpensive, powerful coffee fragrance. This is Halloween Man X. This one's got a surprising amount of freshness in the opening, which makes it very appropriate for spring and fall and of course for winter. And although I don't think I smelled this one in particular, I was craving this one thinking, man, I want to get home and wear that beautiful, boozy, dark coffee goodness in Halloween Man X. You can get this for $35 to $40 for the 100 ml, and that is a steal. And that's one that, again, I was craving. So this is just a quick video. These are ones that I thought, I was glad I brought the tropical scents, but I didn't bring anything like this, and I wish that I would have. So let me know again in the comments, what are some fragrances you crave when you haven't worn them in a while? And again, please subscribe to the channel. I've got a couple videos coming out every week, and I'd love to have you join us. I am Justin. This has been Sillage Scents. I'll see you on the next video.